Welcome, New Thought Tuesdays with Rich Smith and Dean Regan. Richard, what are we
Hey,
talking about
Hey,
today?
beauty.
Beauty, seeing beauty everywhere, a path to personal and professional fulfillment. I love this topic. I
Yeah.
love this idea. And what we're saying is what if we told you every morning when you wake up, your awareness can unlock a life filled with joy, filled with success, that and happiness that allows you to see the beauty around you, and that because you see the beauty around you, it brings you great success, great joy, great fulfillment. And that's exactly what we're saying.
Yeah, because the beauty is your success. And so if you are successful, it's only because you are expressing the beauty within, you're allowing that, what I call the infinite filmmaker, to express itself as beauty in your life through your creativity, through your work. And not only for people in entertainment to business, but Dean was mentioning that anyone,
Everybody's creative.
accountant, he said accountant, but that's not
Yes.
me. Accounting,
Yeah,
I don't do good with numbers.
But with that creativity, it's like seeing creativity everywhere, seeing beauty everywhere. Every idea that we are all essentially creative people. We are beings that are essentially creative. This whole experience is a creative experience. And this idea of beauty is also a very subjective idea, which is great because you can choose to see beauty or you can choose to see not beauty. And the thing that Rich and I are saying is when you choose to see beauty, authentically experience the beauty that you are acknowledging, it ignites your world.
Yeah.
It ignites your creativity. It ignites your fulfillment. It ignites your abundance. And so that's what we're talking about today.
Well said. I would come up with this idea. I based it on my principle 24 of my Infinite Filmmaker teachings, my ebook, 52 Laws and Principles of the Infinite Filmmaker. And the whole thing is about the beauty within. If you look outside yourself, you see the beauty that's going on all around you. That reflects within you, and you start to see beauty within yourself. And then because you're seeing beauty within yourself, you're also going to see more beauty outside of yourself. It's a give and take situation here. So
beauty is not in the face. Beauty is in the light, in the heart, which will bring a sense of beauty in all that you see. And that's Khalil Gibran that said that. And then also, of course, the other truism, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It is so subjective. And as we look around us and choose to see beauty, as I said earlier, it ignites a wisdom, it ignites a creativity, it ignites a sense of calm, and it ignites a sense of faith.
Beautiful, like you say, beauty is not just the outward appearance. Beauty comes from within too. And if you want to attract the right people, places, and things in your life that are going to help you and support you in your success, you got to express beauty. My wife is really good at that. She just expresses joy wherever she goes. It's amazing. And so no matter what she's feeling, she'll just tap into the beauty within her and express that. And people are attracted to that. Her business is really taking off right now because through word of mouth, people are enjoying her company, being around her, accessing that beauty within, the joy and the laughter and, just enjoying life. She just enjoys life. And so, that is an example of practicing this principle of going within, finding the beauty and expressing it in your life, and also looking outside of yourself at the beauty. It's amazing how she chooses to look at different things. She'll come back and say, well, the kid didn't really do what I wanted him to do with the painting. But then in the next breath, she'll say, but you know what? They're finding their inner creativity. It was really great to see that. So she's able to switch it around from a disappointment of them not following her instructions to one of, wow, they found the creativity within themselves. That's what we're talking about. That's an example of what we're talking about.
Seeing the beauty.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other day, this is a few weeks ago, a weird experience. I was in an elevator, just a humdrum from floor one to floor two and back down, no big deal elevator. But I looked at the workings. I looked at the colors. I looked at the stainless steel. Okay, it was beat up stainless steel and it was not the most beautiful experience, but I saw such beauty because of there was somebody that designed this thing. Whose creative spark brought this piece of machinery together so that we could be lifted up without having to go onto the stairs, which in this particular case with the people that were on the elevator, people couldn't go upstairs. So this was an opportunity for somebody's creative breath to bring this piece of work to help others. And I saw such beauty. I saw such beauty in just how it worked and how it flowed. And the fact that I took a moment out of my busy day to go, oh, there's beauty here. It has uplifted me and adjusted me several times since to think I could look at something as remarkably mundane
Yeah.
as a very old, not very impressive elevator, but to see the beauty in the creativity and the expression.
Yeah.
Loved it.
You know,
Loved
one time I was in New York City and there's trash all around blowing in the wind. And, I chose, actually, I'm only kidding. This wasn't my experience. It was Dean's. Dean, tell us about that time in New York City with the
it.
trash blowing around.
I was like, Rich is telling my stories now. Yes, I was in New York City one Sunday and I was between, I think, like 56th and 57th. It was Sunday. And the Sunday Times has a lot of paper in there. Well, somebody's Sunday Times had gotten unleashed. And as I turned, I saw that this wind was whipping this Sunday Times all over the street, garbage everywhere. And in an instant, I saw this balletic experience of beauty that, I mean, this is 40 years ago, and I still remember it. This sense of beauty in how the wind was engaging the paper and the paper was just flowing. And I kept walking and I felt a sense of upliftment by experiencing what could have been called chaos. And to a certain extent it was, but to see such beauty in it,
Yeah. Yeah. So
uplifting.
what spiritual principle uh what is the spiritual? Okay, so we work with spirituality. Both
Right.
of us are totally connected, and we use this stuff in our life every day. Choice, like you said, you choose to see beauty rather than chaos and the papers blowing all around. But what is it within you that requires you, allows you to choose that? You know what I'm saying? So how do we choose to see beauty and not beauty?
Well, Ernest Holmes has a statement in The Science of Mind, I think it is. He talks about the universe is a spiritual system of harmony, beauty, love, wisdom, and order. And we all sense the presence when we look at the beauty of nature. So to have the awareness that there is expressing at all times in every plane a sense of harmony, beauty, love, wisdom, and order, and that we can sense that presence when we look upon beauty in nature. So, as I like to say, here's today, here's the beautiful forest all around me. And
Yeah.
I get to look out, and it's very easy for me to go, oh my gosh, this is just gorgeous. there's beauty in this nature and it humbles me. So you talk about the spiritual principles to know that there is a sense of order. And you were absolutely right, because we were talking earlier about the newspaper and the chaos. Well, I believe the spiritual quality there is to see beauty in the perception of chaos as well.
Yeah.
This sense of chaos has a sense of beauty to it.
Yeah.
To, to see beauty everywhere, to see love everywhere, to find wisdom everywhere, including in ourselves.
But it's part of our nature, because if we are so inevitably connected to spirit, spirit is expressing it in and as and through us, that spirit can only see beauty. Everything is beautiful in the mind of the infinite, infinite intelligence. And so let me put it this way. When we're born, we come into this world, okay? And we start to see things and make sense of things, and it's all beautiful. Then we start to learn through our teachers and professors and parents and ministers, uh, anybody, our family, our siblings. We start to learn about life. But now we're coming from pure spirit into this world, and we're becoming more mortal. Um, from spiritual beings living a physical experience. But by far, the greater part of us is spiritual. So there's something in us that that when we're connected to it, we can't help but seeing beauty. So to me, the whole thing about New Thought Tuesdays and my Infinite Filmmaker teachings and you living
Living in
with
concert with
life,
life.
it's to me, it's all about connecting with spirit again. You don't have to try to see beauty, you just do, because you're working, because you're connected with the spirit, the beauty within you, the divine presence within you. That's why you can see newspapers blowing all around, and at first you think trash. Okay, that's the carnal mind seeing trash. Then all of a sudden the spiritual mind kicks in and you start to see the beauty. And so for me, as creatives in the entertainment business, these are the people that I coach. Um, if you're out there and you're seeing chaos on the set, you can choose to see chaos or you can choose to see beauty. I remember one time when I was shooting up on the stage, I was shooting a music video, and I was really upset because things were not, in production, things don't always go the way you want. And my professor, who was, this was when I was in college, brought me up to the back of the theater and had me look down at everybody. And he said, just take a look at what you created here. Look at how beautiful and how much in harmony and sync everybody is doing their job. And it took something like that to make me switch. Back then, I wasn't as connected to spirit as I am today. So it took my professor to give me one more lesson before I graduated from college. And that's to see the beauty in no matter what's going on in your life. So there you
And
go.
that's what we're talking about, is finding ways to practice this beauty, identifying that sense of inner beauty, which I would call peace and calm, optimism, possibility, creativity, these senses of, uh, yes, I can, yes, I am, yes, we will, yes, we are.
Mm,
This and this kind of inner beauty influences the world that unfolds around us.
yeah.
It not only influences on a human level, but on a spiritual level, as we are aligned with our awareness of this beauty, it unfolds as truth and order and kindness and love and peace and abundance in
Yeah.
our experience. So as we're experiencing it in nature, we can bring it, that awareness in ourselves. As we are experiencing this awareness in ourselves, we can express it out into the world. And we
Yeah.
must, whether we're a creative in the entertainment industry or a creative in not the entertainment industry, wherever our sense of beingness and creativity is, it is imperative that we bring this beautifully subjective idea of beauty into our experience so that we can be living beautifully.
Yeah. There you go. From Dean Regan, New Thought Tuesdays. You want to tell them about the inner circle that we're creating?
Oh, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, Rich and I have been doing this for a number of years now, and we're just thrilled about the community that we have built, and we're grateful for them. Grateful, grateful, grateful. It's called New Thought Tuesdays and our inner circle. And the inner circle is after these live streams on social media, we go off and have private conversations with our inner circle about the topic. This week, of course, is going to be beauty. And so, in order to find out more about the inner circle and how you can be a part of it, and you want to be a part of it, especially starting now, because we're going to be closing the inner circle in July to it has been complimentary up till this point. We're going to begin monetizing it after in July. So if you want to be a part of the New Thought Thursday, New Thought Tuesday Inner Circle, go to newthoughttuesdays.com and click on I want to be reminded. And we will contact you, send you an email about joining us. And we are starting to interview for people to join us going forward.
Yeah.
Did I get that right, Rich?
Yeah, this is good because we usually do a short segment after, but we'll be doing it on a weekend, full session, and you're going to get a lot more information and coaching from us. Basically, that's it. You're going to be coached by Dean and I.
Yeah.
Yeah, using spiritual principles. So, anyways, this is Memorex. I'm not here. Dean is, but he's going to go. He's going to talk to you a little bit more about.
We're now going into the inner circle, and Richard is magically going to disappear because he's actually not here today. But we'll start the conversation in the inner circle. Thank you, Rich. See you soon. Thank you
Okay.
all. It has been beautiful to be here with you.
Yeah.
Welcome to New Thought Tuesdays.
Yeah.